Alright, and we are back. Welcome back to the second episode of this forever world, a Ruby's world. It is currently 12:55 in the morning. You know, before I had no problem staying up at this time, but because I had a job for a year that made me be there at 6 in the morning, I woke up at 4:40 every day, and I went to bed at like 9-10 p.m, usually around there. So me being up at this time, I'm pretty tired. When back then I had no problem staying up at this time. Actually, it's like guaranteed that I'll stay up past midnight every day. It could be from like 2-3 a.m to like sometimes like 7 a.m, sometimes even 9 a.m. But yeah, I'm a little tired, but you know, maybe if I just play for a bit, I might get a second wind and wake up. But first order of business, I did not make a bed, so it's nighttime though. Okay, first order of business can wait. While we're waiting for the sun to rise, let's see here. I have a few bullet points of a few different things I want to talk about as I progress. So every episode from now on, at least for a while, I want to share a piece of art I have made in the past. So for today, I have a piece where I took a photo of my room and I drew myself sitting in the chair. It's kind of cool, like a live photo, like mixed with like drawn elements. And you could also see like not only did I draw myself, but I also drew a little Dr. Pepper can and cup noodles. This is my room at the time. It doesn't look like this anymore. I used to have a 2-monitor setup. I don't have one anymore. I might show you what my desk looks like in a bit, but you can see I have some Oreos there, specifically mint Oreos. Do people like mint Oreos or mint flavor? I feel like it kind of has a bad rep. At least I don't really know people who like mint, and especially on Oreos. Like, why do you want to eat toothpaste? But I personally like it. Although I think I played into the bit too hard because it was kind of like a joke, or like it was my thing with my friends that like, oh, I love mint Oreos. I really played into the bits, kind of like gaslit myself into like having an obsession, when in reality, I mean, pretty good. Oh, by the way, this was drawn on June 8th of 2020. I think 2021 was like when my supposed obsession died for mint Oreos, but last year I tried one again and I was like, you know, pretty good still, I guess. But then I actually tried the original flavor of Oreos because it's been so long since I had the original, and you know what? I prefer the original. Big surprise. Yeah, they're just better, yeah. Alright, is it daytime? That's the wrong door. Wait, I put a door here. Wait, wait a minute. Of course, no, the time hasn't even passed because I tabbed out to look at the drawing and then it paused it. So, you know what? I'm just gonna save you some time and wait till the sun rises. Actually, you know what? Maybe we ball. I'm just gonna make a shield and head into the night. Let's find ourselves a little sheepy and claim its wool. The axe does more damage than the sword, although it is slower. It's okay. I will remember where this is because of our beautiful floating tree. Ow. Alright, bring it. Oh. Ignore that. Oh no, the phantom! No! Oh, no! It's because I haven't slept yet. Okay, okay, I guess I am forced to. Who thought it was a good idea to add phantoms into this game? Okay, I guess we are forced to just watch the sunrise for now. I guess I'll talk about some of the stuff in the bullet points. Alright, the first thing I wrote is talk about some comfort songs. There's like songs that just make me feel good and happy. There's a few certain ones that have always been my go-to, just like feel good, a wholesome, happy, with like no trauma attached to it. And then there's like comfort songs, which kind of like hurt me in a way, but they feel so real and sad, but very honest, and I resonate with it. For now, I guess I'll mention some of my wholesome songs I like. If you watched the previous episode all the way to the end and heard the outro, that is one of them. It is called Lullaby by Snail's House. It's just a feel good for me, yeah. Snail's House is one of my favorite electronic artists. They were actually shown to me by my longest time friend. The first one I've heard by them is a song called My Story. Oh shoot, the sun's rising. I'll finish my thought though. At the time of him showing me that song, we were still like doing Minecraft animation, so I associate that song with like those very early memories of animating on Minimator. I really missed the beginning of my adventure with Minecraft animation. Alright, it is now a safe time to look for a sheepy. There's always a skeleton spawning here. Let's actually just like torch this area right here. Oh shoot. Don't blow up my beautiful terrain, please. Okay, there's no sign of life. I'm pretty sure a lot of animals spawn in the plains biome. Yeah. Alright. Yep, there is one here. Alright, are we gonna swim through here or are we going to sail the 7 seas? I think the latter. Wait, at one point in time, I feel like you needed a shovel in the recipe. Alright, I'm off on a quest. We don't know what's beyond these waters. It's like I can see it directly in front of me. Let's just, in case I'm going to use red wool. Oh, finally, oh sheep, I've waited so long just to see that beautiful, okay, let's just not. There is a structure I see here. Do these like have a chest? Oh, it does. Ow. Not much. Horse armor. Epic loot, yes.
Look at this dude.
What is Curse of Vanishing? Alright, Google. The Curse of Vanishing is a rare Minecraft enchantment that makes an item disappear from the world when a player dies and it's in their inventory. Got it. I suppose I should make a... Oh. Okay, good job. You had one job. You couldn't do it. You couldn't retrieve the block. That's it. I'm going to... Every sheep is getting their wool rights removed.
What the heck?
A bad feeling getting farther away. It's getting dark. I have no sense of direction. I'll just, oh, quickly before they spawn. Quickly. Oof, okay. Sweet dreams. Okay, we did it. If I see the floating tree, then... Alright. Oh, that wasn't so hard. back. Let's put the bed here. Kind of an awkward placement. Huh. That doesn't look right. That's the least claustrophobic way to place the bed right now. And this is just the first house. It's okay. I plan to move very soon. I think I want to make the entrance of this look a bit nicer. I'm pretty sure this is a common thing that people do. Common hobbit hole. I just broke my wall. Okay, well I didn't even make it big enough to like do that like round shape. I have like no food and I just made it like impossible for me to reach this now. I would say another one of my favorite comfort songs is, well, the song titled Something Comforting by Porter Robinson, one of my favorite artists of all time, period. Released a song shortly before the COVID lockdown hit. Little did I realize how important that song would become to me. It really came at the perfect time. I think I should record more at a later point in time because I am a little too tired to play right now, so I'll cut back to me in the morning because it's 1:35 a.m. and I want to sleep. Okay, and we are back. It's now the morning. I have some more energy. I don't know how much I'm going to have to cut out. I feel like I should even go over some of the stuff again now that I have a bit more energy. But first, this does not look right. I think I'm going to ditch the circular thingy. I'll make it look like some sort of shack or like an entrance to a mine looking thing. Maybe replace these walls with probably put the fence in the corner there. No, trapdoor doesn't exactly look good there with it looking like the same texture as the door. What about an oak trapdoor? Okay, to make this more accessible, obviously branch out a bit here, extend it by be generous, like 3 blocks. I guess I can just like staircase downwards in this direction, and then up here I can staircase upwards to get to the top there. I should collect more wood though, because I am actually running out now. You know, this tree was a good marker, and I don't want to erase history, but I don't think there's any way I can make that tree look good. Just to avoid the hassle, I'm gonna sleep through the night. Here's my only food source for now. I think I've only eaten berries so far. I don't know how much I'm gonna cut out from last night, but I was talking about like another comfort song for me, which is Something Comforting by Porter Robinson. Something Comforting and his whole Nurture album, it really hit different. In terms of EDM for me, electronic music has like been with me practically my entire life. But when I heard Porter, something felt especially magical with his style. There was something special about Porter's music that resonated with me, and it like hit different compared to a lot of the other artists I was listening to. I mean, when I heard Sad Machine and Goodbye to Your World, I knew, oh, I know this guy would be one to remember. When Nurture came out, and when the first two songs came out, Get Your Wish and Something Comforting, when those came out, I was pretty blown away from what I was hearing. Like, whoa, music can be like this. And Something Comforting came shortly before COVID lockdown. I'll remember, everyone will remember, that email from the school saying we will have a surprise break for 2 weeks. And that eventually became like 2 years or something. And well, that song blatantly titled Something Comforting. It's something that we probably all needed to hear at the time. I just fell completely in love with it. And yeah, I just all these years later, I still replay it. Actually, in the last episode I mentioned I went to a concert for the artist called Lamp. That was like late September. Actually, the following month, I actually also went to see Porter Robinson live. That was absolutely amazing. It was for his new album called Smile. Everyone says how, I just love how absolutely diverse all his music is. And yeah, his Smile album sounds so different compared to his other ones. Worlds was like kind of like concept album. Nurture is kind of like a very introspective album and very personal. Okay, well, everything's personal. But this Smile one, it feels like a very great thank you message to his fans. Like he's saying just thank you for everything. And it is very wholesome. Yeah, I saw him perform live, and in contrast to the like small indoor venue of the Lamp concert. And by the way, I really love that atmosphere. It's the more underground one. But this one, the Porter one, is like an outdoor stadium. I think it was called an amphitheater. And that was just absolutely great. Love Russian Roulette from his new album. I thought like this concert specifically would like showcase mostly just the songs from the new album. But like he played like some of them. And then after like a pause, there was like an intermission. Oh, the set design on the stage was so cool. So pink and cute. But then, yeah, after the intermission, like, I'm hearing birds chirping. Is he going to... And yeah, he started playing songs from Nurture. And I was like, oh my god, wait, does that mean he's going to play? Yes, he played Something Comforting. Oh, it was awesome. And he played...
Huh?
And all the songs he played of his older stuff, like, oh, they all sounded different, like he remixed or remade them. It felt pretty personal to me when he played Something Comforting. In my mind, it's like, thank you for holding on to hope all these years. As a thank you, here I will play you something comforting. These words you've been wanting, you've been needing to hear all this time. It also hits a bit different now because, oh, never mind. When he played Get Your Wish, in case you haven't seen my video on it, I'll just like play a snippet for you right here. I was kind of near the back row, but that's okay. I'm just glad I got to see him. And when he played Get Your Wish, his little remix of it, like, it was very rock and poppy. It literally sounds like an anime opening, and I love it so much. I really need Porter to get into the studio and like record a Smile concert version of these songs he played because they are so good. Oh, and then afterwards, after he played the songs from Nurture, well, what do you know? He goes back in time and he plays the songs from Worlds. Except on on the screen on one of the projectors, it said the world's plus. I was like, what the frick does that mean? Plus. And he played a song called Hollow Heart. And bro has been gatekeeping this song for 10 years because I was like, wait, I don't know this song. Am I a fake fan? But no, it was recorded at the time of Worlds, but he's only now releasing it, and it is just wow. And then it was so cool hearing him play Goodbye to a World. That was hype. And then when the song ended, it transitioned to Sad Machine. And you know, in the final drop of Sad Machine, I didn't record any clips of it in the World section, but I will borrow some footage from a recording I found. I'll make sure to credit. That was such... it just felt like a celebration. Honestly, one of the most beautiful things I think I've seen. Oh, Porter Robinson. Alright, brand new day, new sunshine. Let's do this. Let's turn this amount into planks. Need a lot of stairs, I think. Get some slabs. I guess I gotta remind myself there is no right way to play the sandbox. If what I'm doing seems boring, or like my progress is so slow, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing my thing. And yeah, this is for me. I'm just putting myself out there. Don't need to stress about any of that. Alright, I have another comfort song to mention called Silhouette by Swimming with Dolphins. Swimming with Dolphins is, I believe it's one of Owl City's earlier projects. I think it was with him and some other person. But I really forgot how I came across it. It was like back in like 2015 or 2016. The song sounds rather melancholic. I don't exactly know if it's like a feel-good song or not. No, not really. Not lyrically and not by sound. But I don't know, maybe those kind of sounding songs just stick out to me a lot more than, you know, like just your standard YouTube background music for gaming and stuff. Oh, and alright, I'm looking at the lyrics on this song. The pre-chorus goes like, who really needs the past with the allure of something new? So we split apart at last. Went back to the places that I knew before you. This line hits me really hard now, more than it did before, just because of things I've mentioned in the last episode. Not being with my partner right now, and what I'm doing right now is kind of... so I'm seeking refuge in something I knew that comforted me before I met them. And Minecraft for me, the happiness always came from within. I played Minecraft with friends before this specific person, but much of my happy memories did come from single players in the past, back when I was playing Pocket Edition. And when I was playing on servers, like, I didn't play Hypixel too much. My main server was Mineplex, definitely. I played a lot of... no, I played everything on Mineplex. The survival games, classic. Played all the party games. I think my favorite was Death Tag. I still vividly remember some of the maps. I know I mentioned I played mostly Pocket Edition. That was until 5th grade. Alright, so I hope I'll remember this thought, but I need a section into somewhat of a different story time. In like around 5th grade, me and my parents and my little sister temporarily moved into an apartment for around a year. We had to separate from the rest of the family in this house I'm currently staying in because of some like family turbulence. It was a really awkward time and I couldn't really process it. I knew things were not going super great, But on my 10th birthday, my mom gave me her laptop, and that's when I finally started to play Minecraft Java edition instead of Pocket edition. So yeah, I got to play Mineplex. I never played Nintendo's Super Smash Bros, but on Mineplex I played Super Smash Mobs. It was really good. So many fun memories. My longest time friend, I used to play that with him so much. He'll probably cringe if I show a clip of one of our old videos, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I need to work on being able to multitask, like actually like being able to play and like talk, because that's how we can make this both visually stimulating and like engaging with my commentary. What was I saying though? About the song, went back to the places that I knew before you. Playing Minecraft back then was actually it's like really the only happiness I could think of that like truly came from within, because I was able to have so much fun playing so much by myself. So once again, I'm using it as a way to enjoy myself without the need of others, I guess. And in somewhat of a new fashion, I am actually recording a Let's Play. I've had like attempts in the past, but like I've never committed to one, so that's what I'm going to do this time as proof of my existence. I like saying that phrase a lot because one of my favorite YouTubers is Solar Sands. I love his videos. Watching his video on liminal spaces is probably the biggest reason why I am a liminal space fanatic. But one of the videos I think about the most by him is his video on Doomed to Obscurity, and how like there is so much art and videos and everything out there, but it is a tragedy if like not a single person sees it. So for this Let's Play, because I've had a lot of single player worlds in the past, but like maybe something missing was an audience. So one of my purposes for this Let's Play, aside from doing something for myself, is a lot of things. First of all, I hope just being able to speak like this just helps my speech over time, helps me like just yap about anything without a care in the world. Just be myself, and if one other person besides myself sees this, there is proof of my efforts and proof of my existence, and it was not all for nothing. Because I used to always ask the doomer question, oh, what's the point of anything, and all that garbage. But yeah, my point here is to show myself to the void, because that's something I can do on my own accord. Not because someone told me to, but I just want to be known. I want a bajillion subscribers. Like, I think that'd be kind of cool. I want fame and glory, and yeah, I just want to be able to share myself and be myself and put myself out there and stop hiding in the shadows. So let's just keep at this world, yeah? I am absolutely running out of food. Hold on. Maybe the easiest option for me would just be to go in the water and just massacre a bunch of fish and cook them. Don't worry, it's for a great cause. I'm sorry, but I kinda need to. Please forgive me. Look away, children. You don't want to see this. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive. No hard feelings. Alright. What was I talking about before? Minecraft memories. One of the few happinesses that came from within, or other people didn't need to be my lifeline for joy. I think last night I've mentioned that I used to live in an apartment for a while, and my mom gave me her laptop so I could play Minecraft. One of the Minecraft YouTubers I used to watch was ZexyZek. He made like Minecraft trolling videos, One day I went on his server, Omega Realm, and I went to go play Skyblock, because I've never done it before until that point. And I needed help on how to make the cobble generator, because I couldn't get it to work. So I just asked for help, and someone came to my island to help me out. And I thought I would just end there, but I forgot what happened. But he ended up staying on my island, and we just played Skyblock together. It was really cool. I still remember their username. It was Edgariux. I spelled like this. It was so many years ago, but I still think about it to this day. That was like the only Skyblock world that I actually committed to. I never took any screenshots of it, so there's like no proof of it other than my word. I remember we even like branched out of playing Skyblock. Like he also showed me another server called Arkham Network, which is like themed on like DC superheroes, but I'm not really into that. I remember we would play practically I think most days. I just remember on like every Saturday I would check if he's on the Skyblock. And if he wasn't there, I would check on Mineplex. If he wasn't there, I would check on the Arkham Network. And it was always great to see if he was online in one of those servers. And it was pretty sad if he wasn't. I think I brought up like the idea of like adding him on Skype so we could talk more. But he didn't want to. But I really wish he did so I could tell him how much he meant to me. When 6th grade came around and I like made my longest time in-person friend, I don't exactly remember which server we were on, but I was playing with him, my in-person friend. I think I'm allowed to just mention the name, Andrew. The same one the last episode I mentioned we had a midnight walk. Actually, we had another like hangouts at night, technically today. No, still yesterday. I'll talk about more of that in a bit, but when I started talking to Andrew, I stopped talking with Edgar, not because I hated him, but like we just fell out of touch. But one day I forgot which server we were in, but we saw him online, and I don't know what was with me, but we started like messing with his builds and kind of trolling him. And I don't know, maybe just me and Andrew thought it was funny at the time. My memory isn't super great, but I just do remember trolling his builds. And that was the last time I saw him. We were like such good friends, but like kind of vanished for a bit. And when I did reappear again, I just like spat in his face for no reason. And I am so sorry, Edgar, if you're out there. I just really wish we added each other on Skype so I could just tell you how much I'm sorry and how much you meant to me, being like one of my first like online friends. Yeah, I hope you're out there, Edgar. May we meet again. I'm still here. But me and Andrew, we were hanging out last night again, just for a little bit at another park, just taking photos at night. I have this like little camera that takes pretty good liminal photos because the quality it has a lot of grain to it and just has an old look to it that my phone doesn't have, so good for taking like liminal photos. Some of the photos look like they're straight out of like the found footage horror film. Okay, where do I go from here? We're at the bottom now. I guess I'll just make some sort of dock with like my boat. Maybe I want to line the entire thing with logs, and that's going to require a lot of wood. Alright, let's get at least maybe like 2 stacks of logs, or maybe even 3. Definitely going to want to build something in the snow later on. Make a little snow village with igloos, put a Christmas tree, that'd be good. You know, another online friend I made back then because of Minecraft was in Mineplex. I forgot how I came across them, but his username was Dark5 and then it was Dark Bill. I forgot our connection, but I think we made like 1 or 2 videos together because like, we both had the YouTube channel. We fell out of touch pretty quickly, but I think randomly in like 2017 I reconnected with him for like one day. We like played League of Legends together, and then it was last year it's because we had each other added on Steam. I randomly messaged him last year asking for one of the videos we recorded together, and to my surprise, yeah, he was still there, and even messaged me saying like, oh, if you ever want to get back into the swing of making content together, he's down. I wonder if I'll take him up on that. But I just asked if I can see one of the old videos we made together, and he showed me it. I will show you a clip, but I'm going to bleep something out because well, you'll see in a moment.
World where middle fingers are somehow made from click things. Click things are a thing. Also, in a world where water drips from Dianite, I think? There can only be one hero. His name is Delta. Wait, wrong name? Delta Dino. Or is it Delta Dino? Anyway, this hero must go and defuse the middle finger. Coming November 666 /666/666. Pre-order now for $1 billion to get the awesome movie sequel. Wait. This is the first movie. Wait, this is not a sequel. Never mind. It's not a sequel. Join us today to do the awesome adventure with this noob. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, we're done. See?
Yeah, that was pretty good. The person who was filming is him, and the person being filmed was me. There's an old skin, an old username. You know, before I got into Minecraft animations, I just thought of making Minecraft machinimas, but obviously I didn't like have actors and stuff, so there was just modded Minecrafts, which allowed you to just like make NPCs. I forgot what it was called. And then like you could also like direct them to like move around and like you could like change their behaviors to like be aggro and stuff. So with that mod, I made a machinima before called This Is Halloween. Not a reference to A Nightmare Before Christmas, but I just made a little Halloween thingy. I will show a clip. It featured me, Andrew, and this dark Bill person. You know, in 6th grade, when me and Andrew met, I kind of forgot how it started. Like, did I just ask if we played Minecraft? I forgot, but it didn't take long for us to start talking. I think back then me and Andrew, we often like thought of like scenarios of like machinimas or like Minecraft animations of us and like these mobs that had like names. Yeah, that was really fun of us just imagining scenarios or stories with Minecraft mobs and their like our own characters. Alright, how are we going to go about this? I think, hold on. Ow. Okay, too far. Alright, there we go. I think I'm just going to put pillars like this, and then I'll like fill this up with like fence, I guess. Or what if what about a cobblestone wall? I have a lot of cobble. Alright, let's try a wall or a fence. No, I'll just stick to the wall for now, and if I don't like it, I can easily replace it, but let's just get the log stuff down. I think for here I want to place another pillar. I don't think I'll die if I... yeah. I should line the wall with some torches. Alright, there's lanterns in this game. Maybe I should like make some of those too. I don't have any iron. I didn't really do mining yet. Have not even bumped into the cave. I think in the last episode at that cave entrance, I think I'll just head there. That's probably gonna be a lot easier. It's 12 p.m. I think I'm gonna take a small break. Not ending the episode yet, but I'm just gonna take a small break. I want to eat, so be right back. Alright, and we are back. You know, as I was eating earlier, I was like kind of like stressing over like I'm wondering how like my energy levels are doing. I feel like my energy was a little bit lower in this episode compared to the last one, but you know, I'm not trying to appeal to anyone. I'm just trying to be myself, so I shouldn't have to worry about stuff like I gotta be entertaining and stuff like that. I hope that lighten some of the load on me. So let's get back to this. I wish I had scaffolding. It's a really good block they added. We're not next to a jungle. So I guess we'll just have to use old-fashioned dirt. I don't exactly want to ruin the terrain here. Somewhere over here I'll dig all the dirt. Sure, here in this little ditch. I wonder if my microphone is picking up this noise, but on the other side of this wall is our laundry room, and sometimes it kind of like shakes my setup a bit. It's a little chaotic. Like if I had a face cam turned on, it would just shake a bit, and yeah, it's pretty funny. Maybe I should like save my mining generally like for off camera, just because it's boring, or maybe I'll save like me talking about rather expansive stories for when I mine, because like it's easier to talk because it doesn't feel like multitasking when it's autopilot when I'm mining, I guess. Yeah, I wish I had scaffold. Ow. Another reason why I wish I had scaffolding, because I'd be able to just climb up so much easier. Before we had scaffolding, I mean, this was what we used to do back in the day. Is there fish still here? Alright. Alright, it's time to feast. I'm sorry. Don't worry, one day, one of these episodes, I'll make an aquarium, and all the fish will live happily ever after. Oh my god. Oh shoot, I forgot you drown in this game. Does anyone here have thalassophobia? Fearing the great depths and vastness of the ocean? I believe Solar Sands also has a great video on thalassophobia. Recommend you check that out. Okay, it looks like I ran out of logs again. Let's actually get more food first. The ocean's gonna be a very lonely place. Be a deep blue of nothing. No sign of intelligence here. In one of the old servers I was in, or worlds with my friends, me and Joseph, we were going on an adventure for coral, or like the pickles, the sea pickles. You only get them in like certain parts of the ocean, the coral reefs or whatever. Anyways, we were just looking for something in the ocean. Like we were on a boat, and then he stopped suddenly, and then he just said, "There appears to be no sign of intelligence here." Oh Joseph. Sometimes when I'm high up on a mountain, I think of one of the first ever Minecraft videos I saw. It was a machinima, or a Minecraft movie called The Minecraftian, by a YouTuber called Joshua Mutter. Don't know how I came across it, but that was one of the first videos I saw relating to Minecraft. I think it was like back in 2012 I saw it, and I just never forget like that magical feeling of seeing like a beautiful Minecraft world for the first time. Before I played, like when I just saw it through that movie, it was so beautiful. I actually rewatched it sometime last year. I think it was in November. And there's a story hold up. I'm not quite sure, but the magic and the charm is still there. It really does scream classic Minecraft. Oh, what's up, friends? It has been like many years since I have looked at Minecraft machinimas, so like I wanted to like see what Minecraft like machinimas look like today. There was one in my watch later called I think Faces in the Sky, and how do I feel about it? It was very cinematic. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember the story, but I just remember being like, whoa, we really have come so far. Same thing with another one I watched, I think a White Pine. Only watched the first 2 episodes of both of those series. I think they're still ongoing. It's just really cool to see how far we've come with it. Story-wise, I'm not entirely sure. When I watched White Pine, like the first 2 episodes, I was like, I think the pacing was rather slow, but I'll see what's next in stock because I only watched the first 2 episodes. But overall, they have been really cool watches because I haven't really seen Minecraft machinimas since like exploding TNT back then. And well, yeah, Joshua Mutter's Minecraftian. I think I'll wrap up the episode once I finish this little staircase down to the bottom. Should I like calculate like an even distance between each of the pillars? Nah. Yeah, let's just eyeball it. Alright, let's see how it looks from a distance, shall we? I mean... It's okay. Built this long path for a relatively mundane little shack, non-quirky establishment. But you know what? That's okay. But if I... Just a little hut here, maybe? Just to put a roof over your head. I guess one more comfort song I want to mention today is called Glass Beach. It's funny, the band, the artist, their name is Glass Beach. The song is called Glass Beach, and it's from their first album called the First Glass Beach album. This song is quite a roller coaster, quite a powerhouse of an emo rock. Very theatrical, very vulnerable, very hard-hitting. The song kind of hurts me now, but but in a yeah, I just resonate with it a lot. In the last episode I mentioned I went to a Lamb concert, but that was not my first concert I went to. The first concert I went to was a Glass Beach concert, actually. It was for their new album called Plastic Death. The album was really cool. Didn't like it as much as the first, but it's got some bangers. It's funny because I discovered this band because of Osu, if you know that rhythm game. I think I was just searching for beat maps, the songs to play, and I just came across the Glass Beach song, Classic J Dies and Goes to Hell Part 1. This is back in the beginning of 2022. I just like looked at the thumbnail of the map like, whoa, that's a cool album cover, and I really liked it, and I just kept listening to them, and it was some of the most interesting rock I've heard in a while because it like combines a lot of stuff, including like jazz and I don't know, just very experimental. Glass Beach made like their own little documentary, like what it was like to make this the album, and that was a very interesting watch. But yeah, that was the first concert I went to. So it was like in April of last year, so it is almost a year ago. It's crazy. So here's our little hut here. Been lagging a lot. When I first saw these creatures, I was like, because like I saw someone die to it, and it said like this person was slain by drowned, and I was like, wait, that's grammatically incorrect. Do you mean they just drowned? Why is it slain by drowned? But no, that's what they're literally called. I was like, what? What if we what if we do this? Oh, well, not that. Alright, let's see how this looks from afar. Maybe I made it too tall. Maybe it'd look more cozy if it was like just a block shorter. You know, I kind of forgot how cozy rain could be. I used to always really love the rain. Like back in elementary, just coming home from a Friday, failing a math test or something, but hopping on Minecraft. It was like the perfect Friday night vibe. Like snuggling up in a blanket, playing Pocket Edition, or watching like Dan TDM mod reviews. Like, the weather's chaotic out there, but in here, I'm okay. I think it was Andrew or someone told me one time, like in Minecraft when it's raining, to just look up at the sky, F1. It kind of looks like you're traveling through space really fast. Still mesmerizing to see. Where did my pickaxe go? Did I accidentally drop it? Had a lag spike? Did it just like phase out of existence? Well, that's super cringe. Great pickaxe. Oh wait,
Hello?
it's back. Guys, gals, everyone in between. I am so drunk. No, not drunk. I am so tired right now again. What is happening? I never drank before, by the way. Alright. Looks a little cozier when it's like at this height. Okay, we did it. I think I might like mess with this a bit. Oh no, it looks a little lackluster right now. I think I'll add a few other details to the bridge thingy staircase. But perhaps this is it for now. Got a lot of footage. I don't know how long this is gonna be when it's done. Because I feel like 60% of when I was building, I was just like locked in dead silent. But hope this was enjoyable. Actually doesn't exactly matter. I'm doing this for myself. But I'm glad if you want to stick along for my ride. A lot of stuff in plan. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done in Minecraft. A lot of stuff I haven't built. Oh, and you know, I've been playing since like 2012. You want to know something? After all these years, I have never beaten the Ender Dragon. I know it's just like a small component of the game. It's not the end game. The end game is just to build everything. But that is something I would like to do. Well, duh, if it's a forever world, I'm gonna get to that eventually. But it will be monumental for me, and I am excited. Yeah, I'm excited for everything. But okay, we did it. We did it, everyone. We made a boat dock of some sort, a little hut here, and we made a long path going to this very non-extravagant, non-quirky establishment, our first base. And I don't even want to use this mine because oh yeah, this is broken. I'm not even gonna mine here. I'm just gonna go into a cave. I'll do most of that off camera. But thank you all for watching. I think this is a good place to end. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to me ramble about a few different things. I have so many things to talk about, but I think after every episode I should like document at least like the main things I talked about so I don't like repeat stories. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Tune in for the next one coming soon. Goodbye, everyone.